I don't know if it's just me, but I think I finally understand why sometimes life has to completely fall apart before it starts making sense. Now, for a long time, I thought I was the problem. Every few years, my life seemed to change a new direction, a new dream, another version of me. And every time it happened, I would ask myself the same question over and over again. Why can't I just stick to one thing? Now, I know you might be asking yourself the same question. Maybe you've looked at your life and wondered if you're behind, or if you're wasting your time, or if somehow you've missed your purpose. Well, I used to believe that until this year. Now, if you're seeing me for the first time, hi, I'm Confidence Paul. But I prefer you call me Comfy Paul the Evolver. And if you've followed me for a while now, you've probably seen me evolve over time. Most people online know me for different things. Some found me through skincare, some through my beauty content, some through my lifestyle blogs, some through my educational videos, some know me as a visual artist, others know me from my Evolve with Intention series. And this page is because of everything you're about to hear. So it all started back in 2019. That was when I fell in love with skincare. Not because it was trendy, but because it changed my own skin. And after solving that problem for myself, I wanted to help someone else solve theirs. So I started doing DIY. I started trying out products, giving to friends and family around me, and it actually solved their own skin problem. Then someone advised me to learn this for myself and go into it full time. So I learned formulation, mixed products in my rooms, tested ingredients. My younger brother became my first test. Now that was how I started Nature's Glam Skincare. I wasn't making millions, but I was proud for the first time because I had built something with my own hands. Now looking back, I believe Nature's Glam wasn't a mistake because it taught me I was capable of creating something people trusted. But as I grew, my dream grew too. I wanted a stronger brand, better product, a bigger vision. I didn't know how to get there, so I did what a lot of people do when they feel stuck. I looked outside instead of looking inward. I convinced myself maybe I just need another business. So I started selling hairs. Even though my mom warned me against starting this business, I ignored her. I placed my first order, got scammed, had a delayed delivery of products. Months later, the products finally arrived and the quality was terrible. I remember sitting there holding these bundles and thinking, how did I get myself into this? Now, it wasn't really about the money. It was me realizing that I've ended up building something that I'm not proud of. And for almost a year, I kept forcing myself to make it work. Because walking away felt like admitting that I had failed. But sometimes, the truth is that letting go is the bravest decision you can make. Now, that season changed me, okay? Not because everything got better, but because I stopped looking for shortcuts. I became obsessed with understanding why some business grew while others quietly disappeared. So I started learning. I studied marketing, brand strategy, consumer psychology, content, sales, everything that leads to sales and marketing communication. I started learning about it. Now every answer has uncovered another question, and eventually I realized something painful. My skincare business hadn't failed because I wasn't passionate enough. What it needed was systems, structure, capital, a team that can help the business flow simultaneously. Things I simply couldn't give it at that stage of my life. I decided to pause it. Not because I stopped believing it, but because I believed it deserved a stronger version of me. Still, that season hurts a lot. Now imagine waking up after building something for over 5 years and suddenly you have nothing to sell, no clear plan, no clients, no certainty. And for the first time in a long time, I felt invisible, I felt clueless. And that's when everything changed. Not because I actually found a perfect opportunity or I had something to do, but because I stopped asking the wrong questions. Instead of asking what business should I start, I started asking what am I becoming. I prayed, I journaled, I audited my life, I looked for patterns I kept on repeating, and one phrase kept coming back to me: evolve with intention. Not to just hustle more, not to chase trends, not to compare myself with others, just to build intentionally. And that became the beginning of this journey. Now, 3 months ago, I made a promise to myself to build intentionally. I even wrote down a goal to make 5 million naira. Guess what? I didn't. But something unexpected happened instead. I built my portfolio. I even got rejection emails. I worked with an interior designer, helped him rethink his content strategy, worked on his brand strategy. We planned together, we filmed together, we created together. One of our videos went viral, and watching his business get that attention did something to me. See, for the first time, it wasn't just just about creating content. It was helping people find clarity I didn't have. It was helping them see possibility they couldn't even see. And then came my interview phase. The last interview I did, I was asked a question that made me remember my why. Now the interviewer asked me a question that made me rethink everything. And I was asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Now that question helped me out in making the next decision after hearing the offer of the job, multiple roles, 100,000 naira stipend monthly to grow with the brand. That question reminded me of why I'm actually building this. And if I wanted to take that role, that question reminded me of why I'm doing this. Now 100,000 naira might seem very okay for someone else, but for the reason why I'm doing this, for my why, it's gonna hold me back from what I'm trying to achieve. So I decided not to take on that role, and guess what? I got a client for a project that I covered that same week at 80,000 naira. In that moment, I realized that I made the right decision. I didn't want to spend another 5 years helping someone else build what I knew I could actually build for myself. That interview didn't disappoint me. It was a learning process. In fact, it clarified me. It became the moment I stopped looking for permission to build, and I decided to start building again. So this is where we are right now. This is the journey so far for the past 3 months. I'm building a new business right now, and I'm going to be documenting every step. Not because I had everything figured out, but because I finally understood something I wish I've known for years. See, sometimes life has to dismantle the version of you that becomes too small before it can introduce you to the person you're capable of becoming. So maybe that's why things fall apart. Not to end your story, but to redirect it. So if you've ever felt like you're falling behind, if you've questioned your purpose, if you've looked at your life and wondered whether all those detours meant you were failing, maybe they weren't detours at all, maybe they were preparation. And this page, this is where I'll document what happened next. The business, the lessons, the failures, the breakthroughs, the strategies, the traveling, my evolution, the quiet moments no one usually shows, because trust me, I don't just want to share what I built. I want to share who I'm becoming while building it. And if any part of this story felt like yours, I would love for you to stay put and follow along. For everyone that have been following along this journey, for everyone that have been in different phases of my life, for everyone that is just joining now, thank you so much. I'm really glad you're here. So let's keep evolving with intention. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.